Hi everybody, I wanted to welcome everybody to my YouTube channel, the very first video, the introduction video. So I wanted to say welcome to my friends and family, followers, and people from all over the world. Just welcome you to my page. My name is Joel Ojeda, also known as Rev or the Bearded Rev. I'll get into that part and why that nickname here in just a little bit. This channel is gonna be, or is very dear to me. I'm gonna be speaking about something that is very close to my heart, something that people have been telling me to start this channel. People have been telling me to speak about my experience and everything that I've had to go through. And I will get into that here in just a little bit about myself. I do work in ophthalmology surgery. I have been working for years doing that. I work with the best ophthalmologists here in West Texas for Southwest Eye Institute and Vista Surgery Center. I'm also an ordained minister. I am a motivational speaker. I'm an author. And yes, this is where my nickname comes in, Rev. I am a mixed martial arts referee. I love the sport. I've trained in the sport, and I've had the blessing for several years now to be doing what I love, and that's being the third man in the cage, best seat in the house. And I'm blessed to be licensed to be doing that. I'm currently licensed in Colorado, in New Mexico, and Texas, and I've done fights in other states like Nevada and other states like that. Like I said, that is my passion. That is what I love to do. And that's where my nickname Rev comes in, Bearded Rev. I used to have my beard longer. I did cut it. Again, certain situations, depression kind of hit me. I am also part, speaking of the beard, I'm also part of a worldwide brotherhood called the Bearded Villains. If you want to know a little bit more about us, go to beardedvillains.com. We are a brotherhood that's charity based. It's just a bunch of brothers, and we're literally all over the world. I belong to the West Texas chapter, BV3W, the Sun City Villains. Great group of guys, and I'll get into that on other videos as well. beardedvillains.com, West Texas chapter. Again, my brotherhood of villains. Salute to all my brothers all over the world that are watching this video. Thank you, brothers. I love you all. Thank you very much. This channel I decided to call the Gold Corner. When it comes to fighting, you do have a blue corner and a red corner. That is how you identify fighters when you're judging. When you announce a winner, the winner's in the blue corner, the winner's in the red corner. Well, I decided to call this channel the Gold Corner. Reason being, I'm going to be speaking about something, like I said, that's very dear to me, that's very close to me, and that's childhood cancer awareness. The ribbon for childhood cancer is gold, so I decided to do that and to name it that way because these are kids that are fighting. These are kids that have fought. These are kids that are currently fighting, and these are kids that are gonna be fighting in the future. So that is something that's very dear to me, and these are the real warriors, the real fighters. I've had the blessing of reffing, in big organizations, televised fights. I've done, big fighters, big, famous fighters, but I've never been around bigger and badder fighters than these children that are battling cancer. These are the real warriors. These are the real fighters, and we need to bring awareness, and that is my main goal with this channel here. Childhood cancer is not just a St. Jude commercial where you see a bald-headed little kid walking down the hallway attached to an ivy pole with a parent walking next to it. Shamefully, I was that person. That's what I thought was childhood cancer until it happened to me. For those that know my story, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know my story, in the next video I'm going to be going into a little bit more of what my story is. Of course, the book that I'm going to be publishing at the end of the year is going to be the story of my daughter Mia and her battle, everything that she went through. My daughter was diagnosed in September of 2017. After a 10-month battle, God called her home. And it's been very difficult for me. I have battled depression myself. I have battled darkness. I have battled just been in a real tough situation ever since my daughter left. It's been obviously the biggest hit I have ever had something that I don't wish upon anybody. And if you know what I'm talking about, if you've gone through it or going through it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't gone through it, then consider yourself blessed. But we need to make people aware. We need to talk to people about childhood cancer awareness, and that's what I plan on doing with this channel here. I'm gonna go ahead and every week try and have a parent coming in, or some parents coming in, speaking about their warrior, whether they're still here fighting, or you know, they were called home, or whatever it is. But my goal is to spread awareness as much as I can. These kids need to be talked about, and people need to know that it's not as rare as they think. You know, we need better funding. We just need to make people aware of what's going on. So that's going to be my goal here. I'm also going to be, as I mentioned, I am a motivational speaker, and I'm also a preacher. I'm also a minister. So I will be taking you guys when I go preach, or when I go speak somewhere, and even, you know, have a little fun. If I'm allowed, you know, when I start reffing again, I'll take you guys and show you a little behind the scenes. I've had actually a lot of people ask me, you know, what happens behind the scenes, what happens when, you know, right before you know, fighters step into the cage. And so, you know, if I'm allowed, I'll show you guys, you know, have a little fun, and take you guys behind the scene of everything that takes place right before a fight actually happens, right before the referee and the fighters actually step into the cage. But again, my primary focus is going to be childhood cancer awareness, and talk about these fighters. Again, welcome everybody to my YouTube channel, The Gold Corner, the real heroes and their stories, and all these people, all these parents that have gone through it and are going through it. I love you all, and my heart goes out to you. And you know, in my next video, I'm going to speak about my story. Like I said, get into a little bit more of the details. Of course, everything will be on the book that's going to be published at the end of the year. And you know, again, my battle with depression, my battle with even depression now, and my battle, it's difficult to wake up in the mornings, it's difficult to go to sleep sometimes, it's difficult to go out throughout the day, and there's good days and there's bad days, and you know, it's okay to not be okay. And that's one thing that I had to instill in my head and in my heart, is that it's okay to not be okay. So again, I want to welcome everybody here to my channel. Please hit the little gold ribbon, that'll subscribe you to my channel. If you hit the little bell, it'll let you know every time that I do upload a video. And like I said, you're going to know about these warriors, you're going to hear about these warriors, we're going to talk to the parents that are parenting these warriors, and just tell you guys a little bit more about us and everything that's going on. So again, I just wanted to thank everybody for subscribing. I want to thank everybody for following this channel, The Gold Corner, and just thank you to everybody. God bless you guys.